Welcome back to Fair Game. I'm Kristine Leahy here with the man who's bringing us the highly anticipated rematch between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder in February, legendary boxing promoter Bob Arum. So I was at the fight, the Fury-Deontay fight, the first one. And we've had Deontay on the show a few times. Obviously, he was surprised that that was called a draw. I also was surprised that it was called a draw. What do you think it should have been?
Fury won that fight easy.
Oh.
Easy.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't watching that fight in person. I was with another fighter, a Ukrainian, Alexander Votzik, who won the light heavyweight title in Quebec. Mm-hmm. And after the fight, Lomachenko, who's also Ukrainian, and Usyk were there to support Votzik. And we all went to the room next to the arena where we watched the fight on television. And at that point, nobody was expecting anything from Tyson Fury because he had been out of action. And we scored that fight.
You did, okay.
And we had Fury winning at least 8 rounds. Watch that fight.
I did.
Watch that fight. Fury won that fight easily.
So you're saying round for round, Fury outboxed Deontay?
No question.
So the argument on the other side would be that in order to take someone's belt, you really have to take it.
That is baloney.
Okay, why?
When the bell rings, it's all even.
Okay.
It's all even. It's like A and B without regard who is the champion and who is the challenger. Mm-hmm. That is the essence of scorekeeping, of scoring a fight. The idea that you have to take somebody's belt because he's the champion is a myth. It's never been the case. And, people who are the champions who get an unjust decision, again say, well, he didn't really beat me because he has to take that's nonsense.
Okay.
It starts out even.
Then we got to talk about the knockdown, because that was the big controversy. I spoke with Jack Reese later, and he was upset that people were saying it was a slow count, Deontay being one of them. Do you think it was a slow count?
No, it wasn't a slow count. Jack Reese is one of the best referees in the world, and certainly in America, and certainly in California, the leading referee. No, it wasn't a slow count. It was the right kind of count. Every time there's an upset like that, they call it a slow count. When Tyson knocked Buster Douglas down, they called it a slow count. It wasn't a slow count. There's always an excuse in boxing because boxing lends itself to that.
It does. So do you think that Jack was unfairly kind of blamed and brought into all of this because that was the controversy?
I didn't blame Jack. I didn't, and people
Some
I know.
Some people did.
Well, the people who had a bet on Wilder blamed Jack.
So will Jack be back for the rematch?
No, because the fight will be in Las Vegas. And there'll be a Nevada referee.
Okay. Well, that was my next question. Where is the fight going to be?
At the MGM Grand.
Do you think that they both looked good in that fight?
Well, I think that Fury probably 65% of what he'll be in the next fight, and Wilder about 90%. So if you ask me who's
You're saying Wilder was at 90% in his last fight?
Yeah.
And Tyson was at 65?
5%, yeah.
So then if I'm doing the math correctly, I see where you think this fight's going to go.
Right. I think there's one winner in the fight, and that's Tyson Fury.
In the next fight?
In the next fight.
Fury?
Yeah.
Your money's on him?
Yeah. Wilder got a puncher's chance. Wilder's a devastating puncher. But Fury is not going to get caught like he did in the last fight.
So the only way for Deontay to win, in your opinion, is to knock Fury out?
Yes.
Early, probably.
Absolutely. Not early, late, whatever. Right. A knockout's a knockout.
Yeah, but Deontay, he did get a little tired.
That's right. Fury you saw what happened in that round.
I did.
After he knocked him down, right? It looked like he was out, right? Fury got up and beat the hell out of Wilder for the last minute of the round, right? Look at it.
I can tell you one thing, it's going to be an amazing fight, and I can't wait to see it.
That's right. Well, and there'll be a bigger audience, way bigger audience this time. Tyson Fury has joined the WWE, so he brings that fan base now to the rematch with Wilder. So we're going to have a huge, huge audience on pay-per-view and at the MGM Grand.
Okay, coming up, Bob Arum gets in the ring for our first and 10 questions. Check out our YouTube channel, FairGame on FS1 to catch all the best highlights of our show. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode.